Bears in possession of the ball as we get back into the action in quarter number 2. Extra point right down the middle, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. There's Las Vegas ready to take the field. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there was a quick 3 and out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
Of course, the catch was nice, but how about what happened after? Able to stay on his feet and gain all that additional yardage. So many of these slot guys, I think, have running back in their background.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. He's got it to the 43 here.
I feel like I can see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to find that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And this carry not as productive. He swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Carlton Davis picks it. And the Bucs will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively. Not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. The end result, 21 yards. A quick throw caught by Evans out wide. And they'll work this down inside the 30. 3 yards remain for 2nd down. Running out of the gun with White. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. And hold on here because run, and looks like we have a player who was shaken up. We'll take a break and get a report from Vegas after this. Throwing Jones. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Jonathan Abram picks it. And the Raiders will have the football as this is taken up past the 30.
That's a beautiful read there by the safety. It's zone coverage, so he's just going to sit back and watch. He knows he can't get beat deep because he has the end line to protect him. So he can react to everything in front of him, and he makes a great break on the football and comes down with the interception.
Carr's throw taken in by Adams. Finding room at midfield. Down the right sideline. Inside the 10. Touchdown Raiders. Davante Adams. 69 yards. And the Raiders are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point by Carlson. Up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. They certainly made quick work of that. Ultra quick work. One of the fastest drives you'll ever see. Just one play resulting in the touchdown. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. And Tampa Bay trots out there now. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover the play did on the last one.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Jones. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
A couple of quick incompletions, and now they're just one more away from getting off the field. They've got options now. Could they dial up a blitz here or just drop everyone into coverage to crowd the throwing lanes?
The Bucs on 3rd down. They've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Now Jones. Looking downfield for Godwin. And it's knocked away and incomplete. 4th down, so Jake Camarda is out there. Fair catch called for and made at about the 32-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Raiders will take over now 1st and 10. The Raiders have the ball back, and here comes Davante Adams to the field again. Making his presence felt early in this one. First half, already over the century mark.
How about the yards per completion, too? That's a pretty darn good number there. Number of catches, but he's shredding defenses, getting big yardage with each and every one of them.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. On 1st down, Carr being chased out left. And he wisely will throw that one away. As we thought they might do here in week 2 of the preseason, they'd left their starting quarterback out there for this 2nd quarter. I would imagine we will not see him after halftime.
Yeah, this is the time of year you've got to get your backup some reps and make sure you protect your starting quarterback.
Not much there, maybe a couple as he's taken down at the 40.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Throwing his Carr on 3rd down. He's got it complete to Aguilar. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That's a 3rd down conversion of 24 yards there. Nice play. And now with that completion, he's north of 200 yards here in the first half.
And he's going to break our statistician Marvin, isn't he? Because Marvin right now is just tallying it up. Hope his hand doesn't hurt too much doing this or keeps hitting the calculator. But my goodness, what a start he is off to. By the end of this game, he could have monster numbers. He just wants to continue to be accurate.
So not quite a 1st and goal just yet as they come up now 2nd and inches. Shotgun now for Carr. And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Touchdown pass now for Derek Carr. And the Raiders go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point by Carson, up and good. And it's now 21-7. So the drive there took 6 plays. And it was capped by the touchdown pass to Nelson Aguilar. Fielded just outside the goal line. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. And Tampa Bay trots out there now. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. throwing on first down. Jones. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Raiders pick it up. And his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line.
Backs in the backfield to help pass protect. All the receivers and their patterns. These are going to be hot routes. If they sense a blitz or pressure on the quarterback, they've got to be prepared to break routes off early and get the football. In this case, never even had a chance. They popped the ball free in the backfield.
Meanwhile, Carr's throw pulled in by Renfro. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number one. On 2nd and inches, Carr. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Jacobs. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Carr now on first down. It's caught by Aguilar. Down inside the 10, and he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Making 4 touchdown passes now for Derek Carr. And the Raiders will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. On as the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. This taken in at the goal line. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Well, the Bucs going to take over now late in this first half. And with a 3-score deficit staring him in the face, they might have to press the issue here and try to get points out of this drive. Just over 30 seconds to go in the half. They've got it 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Jones. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this first half. To throw on 2nd and 10. Jones. It's caught. This is White. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. Jones to throw on 3rd down. Open man has got it. It's complete. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. So the big play moves them all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And they get Jones for the 3rd time in this ballgame. Jonathan Abram picks it, and the Raiders are going to have... We're at their own 18-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And with a 3-score lead already, this is not time for a momentum change, so I'd imagine they'd be happy to just take this into the locker room. And an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. Once again, it's Jacobs. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. So a look around the NFL. We'll have to wait for postgame because we are moving right through halftime and on to the 3rd quarter. And we will... alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Expect to see a good number of backups going forward as we are back and underway here in preseason week 2. And we'll see a return here. Now a hit and a loose football. And the Raiders pick it up. And they're going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. So holding on the offense, they go ahead and decline the penalty, and the ball will change hands on the fumble recovery. Now a play fake here on first down. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they're going to get this down inside the 15.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. To throw on second down, Knowles. A good decision in the end to pull it and run. Gets him 9 yards in the first.
Brandon, you know more about quarterbacks protecting themselves, but I have to admit it. I like what I just saw there. That rookie wasn't afraid of absorbing a big hit. Now, you don't want to see him taking those shots all game long, but he picked up the first down, kept fighting for yards, and was willing to embrace some contact to keep the play moving.
And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. White. Fighting, but he won't get too far. Maybe a yard, that's all, down to the 2. Call it no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that second down is the time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
Only a yard that time, so now a decision to be made here on 4th and goal. They'll run for it. This is White. And not only will he not get in, he's going to lose yardage. They stuff him back at the 4. Now we're going to get a timeout. Appears we've got an injured Buccaneer. Well, injury's never good, especially here in the preseason. Hopefully nothing serious. They'll take a look at him, and we'll step aside for a moment. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. He completes this into the hands of Miller. And they'll get him down up past the 15. They were looking for a cushion from that end zone. He gave it to him. 15 big yards. So a little breathing room now. 1st and 10 at the 17. And they go play action. Here's Trask. He's going to rifle one deep left side. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. A nice little juke. And some room to run now. Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores. But, yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is the team that just threw that interception, they've got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Knowles looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Tate. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line. The Bucs with an extra defender now in the secondary here on 3rd down. Here comes the blitz as they look to throw. And the Raiders are going to have 1st and goal coming up as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 2. This offense can certainly move quickly when they want to. 3 plays, 3 pass completions. In the blink of an eye, they've got a 1st and goal.
Almost like a lightning bolt.
And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. A great play there. Ready for the regular season. Wilson with his second touchdown of the game, as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that'll increase their lead to 28. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Taken at the goal line. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Now the Buccaneer offense gets set to take over. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
First down, here's White. And some good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. It's a gain of 11, and the Bucs have a first down. Now Trask. This one taken in by Otten. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45.
Such a tough position to defend near the line, even when you add a second defender, but the big man shrugged off the extra body and made the play call a success.
Throwing again on second down. Trask. Over the middle, complete. That's Miller. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. That's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
Only able to gain a couple there, and it'll be 4th down.
If this were baseball, we'd call this small ball. Instead of pushing it downfield, they throw a short pass trying to pick up the first down, but the defense rallies to the football and stops him short, bringing up a 4th down.
And he gets it to the 32, good enough for a first down. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. So they convert on 4th, and now from just outside the 30, here's 1st and 10. Again, a run with Vaughn. And not much running room. Down to the 32. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Trask now. And that'll be caught by Darden. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 12-yard line. A good pickup there of 20 yards. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off. Back now in Las Vegas. Welcome back, everybody. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. The big man, P.J. Hall, had the path to the QB there. But defensively on the previous play, they gave up a pretty good chunk of yardage, but right there, they got a good portion of it right back.
And if we just flip it around from the offensive perspective, took a nice step forward. And how about a couple of leaps backwards after that play? They've got to figure out a big call coming up here to try and gain that yardage back.
A 2nd down pass. Complete. The Bucs on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. This is 3rd and 17. Here's Trask. And it's caught. They wind up getting 16, but even that's not quite enough. It's 4th down. Here's Vaughn. They'll run for it. And not only did he not get in the end zone, he didn't get the first down either. The They start to drive with White. And a nice pickup as this one gets him to the 10-yard line. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. White running to the left. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the 20 at the 18. That one a first down pickup of 8.
You know how we get focused at end of the half and into the game situations about how much time's on the board and, you know, what you need to do? Sometimes you don't even have to worry about that. That's just smart football. You know, that kind of a lead, staying in bounds, it burns clock, even in a situation that we're not really focused on it.
Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Now a man open down the middle of the field.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
Off the bootleg. Knowles. Flushed out right. Matters into his own hands, and he picks up 4 yards and a first down.
I haven't been a quarterback yet that didn't enter the league with a massive chip on his shoulder if he wasn't a first-round pick. They want to show the league that they made a big mistake. Determined to get the first down there, no hesitation at all to tuck it and go. I bet he would have tried running through their entire defense if it meant reaching that marker.
They'll go up the middle with White, and he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down. And the Buccaneers go ahead and take another timeout. That's going to be their 2nd. They'll be left with 1 more plus the 2-minute warning, and we'll be back. They stay on the ground with White. And this defense able to plug him up there as he'll get a yard to the 35. The Bucs forced to use their 3rd and final timeout. So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this 4th quarter. And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. Looking to throw. Knowles. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he's going to have the Raiders first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5. They run straight ahead here with White. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. White, he'll try the left side. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 1, now a loss of 2, and they're staring at a 3rd and 13. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Over the middle, that's caught by Adams. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 38-yard line. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 38. So jump. So this one a victory for the Las Vegas Raiders. That was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the 2nd quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half, the adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room.